Hello, hi everybody, myself Halavat Ramesh. Especially today we will talk about very simple topic, that is electrochemistry. We will discuss about the basics and fundamental of electrochemistry. What is redox reaction? Especially we will focus on redox reaction. Nowadays redox reaction is very important. So in every competitive exam. So now we will see that slide by slide the basics and fundamental of electrochemistry. Okay. Now we move on to the first one slide, electrochemistry. You can see the some introduction parts. What is electrochemistry? Electrochemistry deals with the interaction of electrical energy with chemical species. You can see what is electrochemistry? Means simple, the electric energy interaction with the chemical species. So depending on these character and electrochemistry divided broadly into the two category names. One is the production of electrical change by electrical production of chemical change by the electrical energy, that is called electrolysis, and the conversion of chemical energy into the electrical energy generation of electricity by the spontaneous redox reaction. So broadly these are the two. One is the chemical change by the electrical energy, that is called simple hydrolysis. Another one, the electricity produced by the using of chemical energy. So you can see the, before we are going to details about the electrochemistry, we need to know the new terms like what is insulator and what is conductors. So these two words are very important. What is insulator? The substance which do not allow the flow of electrical current through them is termed as the insulator. For example, you can see rubber, and you can see wood, paper, plastic and non-metals except carbon graphites. These are called as the insulator. Now we can see the what is conductor. The substance which allow the passage of electrical current through them are called as electrical conductors, Now we can see electrical conductors are the two types. You can say electrical conductors are mainly two types. One is the metallic or electronic conductors. Second one is the electrolytic conductors or electrolytes. You can say metallic and the electrical conductors. So substance which conduct electricity by the transfer of electrons without transfer of matter are known as the metallic or electronic conductors. Second one is the electrical conductivity of metallic conductors decrease with increasing of temperature. Now you can see best example, metals such as zinc, copper, silver, gold and platinum, and non-metals such as the carbon like graphite. These are the best example, metallic and electrical conductor. Now we will discuss about the electrolytic conductors or electrolytes. Now you can see here the substance which conduct electricity either in the molten state or in the solution form, which the movement of free ions are known as the electrolytic conductors. So this is one of the best example of electrolytic conductors. Now you can see the electrical conductivity of electrolytic conductors increasing of the temperature. Now you can see the electrolytes cannot conduct the electricity in solid state due to the locking of free ions. So you can see the best example, NaCl, hydrogen chloride, NaOH, sodium hydroxide, NaCl, sodium chloride, copper sulfate and silver nitrate. These are the AgNO3. These are the best example of for the electrolyte cannot conduct the electricity in the solid state form due to the lacking of free ions. So these are the mainly two types of the we discuss in the electrical conductors, or the two types, metallic and the electrolytic conductors are simply called electrolytes. Now we'll move on to the next slide. You can see what is non-electrolytes. What is non-electrolytes? You can see here very simple definition. The substance which do not conduct electricity whether in the molten state like fused state or in the solution form known as the non-electrolytes. Simply you can see what is non-electrolyte. The substance which do not conduct electricity whether be in the solid state or whether it will be liquid state. So simply we will call as the non-electrolytes. So best example is the glucose, alcohol, pure water and glycine. These are the best example non-electrolytes. For what is electrolysis? You can see now what is electrolysis. The process of chemical decomposition of an electrolytes by passage of electrical current through either by molten means fused electrolytes. It is solution as called as electrolysis. So what is electrode? The metallic rod or plate which used to pass the electric current through the electrolytes known as the electrodes. So mainly that electrodes are again two types, anode and cathode. So what is anode we will see here. So the electrode which is connected to the positive terminal to the battery is called as the anode. So hence it is act as the positive electrode and the electricity enter into the electrolytic solution through the anode. So the electrons leaves to the electrolytic solution through the anode. So the flow of electrons in it is the opposite direction of the flow of electricity. So simply we will say anode. Now you can see what is the oxidation. Simply we will discuss about the oxidation. Now what is oxidation? The losing of electron is known as the oxidation. Simple one word. Losing of electrons is known as the oxidation. So that is called as anion. So anions are negatively charged ions and moved towards the anode like positive electrode. Losing of electrons converted into the neutral atom. So that is called as the anode. At anode B minus, you can see here the B plus electron minus means oxidation. Now you can see the cathode. So the electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery is known as a cathode. So hence it acts as negative electrodes. The electricity leaves to the electrolytic solution through the cathode. So electrons enter into the electrolytic solution through the cathode. So now we will discuss about the reduction. What is reduction? Gaining of electrons is known as the reduction. That is cation, positively charged ions move toward the cathode. So negative electrode. Gaining of electrons convert into the neutral atoms. So that is cathode. A plus E minus. A is the reduction. Now you can see what is reduction. Reaction. Reduction reaction. The reaction in which oxidation and reduction takes place spontaneously, that is called redox reaction. So you can see zinc plus copper sulfate gives as a ZnSO4 plus Cu. Gain of 2 electron, reduction, losing of electron, oxidation. You can see here again what is oxidation? The losing of electrons or the increasing of oxidation number of the substance. What is reduction? Gaining of electron to decrease the oxidation number of the substance. So oxidizing agent or oxidant means the substance which oxidize others to the itself gets the reducted. What is reducing agent or reducent? The substance which reduce other or itself gets oxidized. So oxidation number On is the hypothetical charge that an atom would be have if and the bonds to the atom of different elements were 100% ionic. So it's represent the number of electrons lost if the oxidation number positive, gains of nitrogen and negative, the atom that should be element into the compound. So this is the actual principle of oxidation number and what is redox reaction, what is oxidation, what is reduction, what is oxidizing agent, what is a reducing agent. You can discuss it in this slide. Now we will see into the next slide what is electrolytic cell. So what is electrolytic cell? It is the one of the setup. Simply we will say one of the setup is called as electrolyte. The cells which is non-spontaneous chemical reaction is carried out using electrical energy, that is called electrolytic cell. So anodes and cathode, oxidizing is positive terminal, cathode is the reduction, negative terminal. So electrolytes of molten NaCl. You can see here figure, this is a platinum and here the platinum electrode, and here you can see sodium chloride solution, it will be molten state, Na plus Cl minus. You can use here positive terminal and negative terminal. Cathode reaction, Na plus electron minus Na plus, and anode Na plus half electron due to this one. This is actually the electrolytic cell setup, you can call as electrolysis. Now you can see for more detail what is redox reaction. The reaction which both oxidation and reduction takes place is called redox reaction. Thus the electrolysis involves reduction, gaining of electrons at cathode, and oxidation is the losing of electron at anode. So all electrochemical reactions or oxidation reduction reactions are redox reactions. So based on the chemical reactivity, electrodes are the two types. You can see here one is the inert electrode. Second one is the active electrode. Inert electrode is the electrode which do not react with the ions, and the final product is called as the inert electrodes. So platinum and graphite. So inert electrodes are generally preferred for electrolysis. Active electrodes, the electrode which dissolve in the electrolytic solutions and the despite on the other electrodes during the electrical conductance is called active electrodes. Active electrode best example is the copper, zinc and silver is the best example of active electrode. So what is reduction? You can see the oxidation and reduction takes place redox reaction. And the oxidation reduction reactions electron transfer from one reductant to another. So reducing agent in the electron donor easily donate electrons to the another species. Oxidizing agent is and the electron aspect, they can have the strong affinity for the electrons. So Fe plus 2, cerium plus 4 and Fe plus 3, Fe plus 2, Fe plus 2 reducing agent, Ce for oxidizing agent. So oxidation reduction you can see takes place here, simply we'll call redox reaction. Now you can see the electrochemical cells. You can see galvanic cell are simply volatile cell and electrolytic cell. Some energy is released spontaneously in the chemical reactions is converted into electrical energy, simply we'll call galvanic cell. And next one is the chemical reaction is forced to proceed in the non-spontaneous direction, that is called electrolytic cell. So the reverse cells, the reversible cells, irreversible, in a reversible cell are reversing the current, reverse the cell reaction. So in a irreversible cell reverse the current cause different of reactions to occurs at one or both of the electrodes. Okay, now you can see here liquid junction potential. A liquid junction potential develops across the boundary between two electrolyte solutions that have different composition. Consider a quiet interface between pure water and a solution of hydrochloric acid separated by an ultra-thin partition between the two liquids. So hydrogen and chloride ion will move from HCl solution into water. A potential will develop at the interface because H plus will move faster than Cl minus, and there will be a slightly tendency for charge separation. After large time, a unique concentration of HCl would prevail. So hydrochloric acid plus water. This is the liquid junction potential we will call here. Now we can see here what is, simply we'll say current of electrochemical cells. Three distinction charge transfer system. You can see electrons moves to electrodes, wires to copper electrode. You can see this setup you will understood. Now you can see here electron transformer, metal. Energy level of electrons are considered. In the solution we need to consider molecular nature, homo-LUMO. Electron transfer occurs when an electrons from the electrode feels LUMO and escape from the HOMO to electrodes. So electrons can pass along the electrode and solution interface when it is energetically favored in lower of energy. Lowering of electrodes potential cause or arise in the energy levels. Reduction process at the high enough energy electron transfer from the electrode. Oxidation process lowering the electron energy transfer of electrodes. And these are the few examples. You can see which of the following compounds having not undergo decomposition passing of electricity. Sugar. Which of the following is the electrolytic conductors? HCl solution. The unit of electrochemical equivalent is called as the coulombmeter. So these kind of bits will be come in various competitive exam regarding the electrochemistry. Please read for more and you understood. And if you like this video, please like, share, comment. For next slide we will see for more detail. Thank you very much for your kind attention. We will discuss in next class with detail